Hello students, in this video we are going to make an involute of semicircle. In the previous video we have already made the involute of circle. You can see that video in my channel. So let's see the question. Trace the path of ends of rod 180 mm long. So we have a one rod which is 180 mm long. So let's suppose this vertical line is a rod PQ. When it rolls on semicircle of diameter 120 mm, so this is a semicircle of 120 mm diameter, and this rod PQ rolls on this semicircle like this. So on the second position it comes over here. So let us suppose this is a Q point and this is a P point. Then it rolls again, so without slipping. So again it comes over here and P point is here. Then it is over here, Q is here and P is here, and then the next position Q is here and P somewhat here. Q is here and P someone here, and then it comes back to here. So it means the rod PQ rolls on this semicircle in this position, okay, and now it come to the another end of the semicircle. Now Q point becomes this one and P point becomes this one. So it rotates exactly 180 degree. So this is the question, and we have to trace the ends of the rod. Means we have to trace the P and Q point. So let's see how to make this involute. So first of all, make a horizontal line equal to the diameter of the semicircle. Means we are going to make a semicircle now. Mark a center point and make a arc of semicircle. Now take the protractor and divide this semicircle into 6 equal parts by taking a 30 degree, further 30 degree, and then 90 degree, again 30 degree, and then again 30 degree, and make a lines over here. So in this way you can divide your semicircle into 6 equal parts. Now make a rod which is PQ 180 mm long. Divide this rod into 6 equal parts because we divide semicircle into 6 equal parts. So how to divide this PQ line into 6 equal parts? Make an inclined line of any inclination over here and divide this line into 6 equal parts like this. So you can divide this line into 6 equal parts either with the help of a scale or either with the help of a compass. Now with the help of a scale, join the last division with point Q, take your scale further and again make a line which is a parallel to the previous line. In the same way, from all the equal divisions, make a parallel lines and name this as 6 dash to 1 dash. Now your rod PQ starts rolling without slipping on this semicircle. First position from point 1. So this is the first position. Now how to mark Q and P? Take a compass, mark 1 dash to Q point and come on this line and put your compass at 1 and mark an arc over here, and it represents the Q1 point. In the same way, again take your compass and mark the 1 dash to P point, put your compass again on 1 point and mark an arc over here and make this point P1. In this way, you can mark the points Q and P on the new rods. Now, next position of the rod is from the 2 point on the semicircle. Again, take your compass and mark from 2 dash to Q. Come over here, put your compass over here and mark an arc over here, and this is a Q2 point. In the same way, again take your compass and mark the 2 dash to P point. So mark this one and put your compass on 2 again and mark a arc over here which represents P2 point. Now next position of the rod is, again take your compass, mark from 3 dash to 6 and put your compass over here and mark an arc over here and name it as Q3. In the same way, 3 dash to P and put your compass on 3 and mark an arc over here, and this is a P3 point. Now next position of the rod is, again put your compass on 4 dash and mark 4 dash to Q, put your compass on 4 and mark an arc over here, and it represents the Q4 point. In the same way, take your compass and mark from 4 dash to P point, put your compass at 4 and mark an arc over here, and it represents the P4. Next position of the rod is this one. Now again take your compass and mark 5 dash to Q and put your compass on point 5 on the semicircle and mark an arc over here, and this is a Q5 point. In the same way, mark 5 dash to P, put your compass on point 5 and mark an arc over here, and this is a P5 point. Now the last position of the rod is this one, and name it as PQ. So you can see this, my P point becomes this one and this is Q point. So in this way, rod is completely rotated at an angle of 180 degree. Join these points from Q to Q5 and from P to this P. Freehand start from this Q point and end over here. In the same way, start from this P point, end over here. So this is the tracing the path of ends of rods. We have the ends of rod as a PQ, just we have traced it. So this is an involute of semicircle. I hope you understand this process. If you have still any query, you can comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Be happy.